Hello, what's up, everybody? This is Indianimal J, back with the story as promised. The first time I had sex when I got out of prison. This story's fucking hilarious. And I'm sure it's similar to a lot of people's stories, the first time they had sex when they got out of prison. This story, I guess, was 2013, 2014. I was released from the Indiana State Farm. It's the Indiana State Reformatory. It's in Greencastle, Indiana. I didn't have a girlfriend when I went in. I was in the county jail, and this guy kept telling me, like, hey, talk to this bitch for a minute. That's how he put it. While I run and grab this or do this. So I'm talking to this girl for a couple minutes, like a few times a day. And she starts coming on to me a little bit. Like, hey, I seen you at Visits. Whoop-de-whoop, you're cute. I'm like, yeah, I know. But, so I told him, I'm like, hey, man, that girl's trying to holler at me. I don't feel comfortable. I don't want to be disrespectful on the phone. He's like, nah, shit, bro. If you can pull her. I'm not even worried about it. All right, then. So, needless to say, that's my dog crying in the background because he's not getting attention. Come here, Ruger. So the very next visit, she comes up there, and you can see him in the bottom corner there. Come here, boy. So the very next visit, she's visiting him, or visiting me instead of him. So that goes on. She starts visiting me every week. She's putting like $200 a week on my books, $200 a week on the phone, and at this time you're only allowed to spend like $60 a week, I believe, on commissary. So the rest of it I'm just saving up, but I don't need to tell her that. And this girl, thank God, visits in the county were through a glass window. You pick up a payphone. There's a window between y'all. You talk. Whoop-de-whoop. She was built like a waffle fry. I'm trying to make a video. Be quiet. Thank you. Come here. Come here. So yeah, this girl's built like a waffle fry. She's not cute at all. But anybody knows when you're in prison, you'll take any money you can get. So, that happens 7 or 8 months that I'm in county. She's up there like 3 times a week, every visit. Money on my books, money on the phone. I get to prison, and it's the same thing. She's putting $200 on the phone, $200 on my books, and then she'll also, she'll do a send-in. A send-in is where, your people will send money to somebody's books or somebody's family, and it's usually for tattoo work or for drugs. It was both in my case. She sent money for me to get my sleeves done in prison. I'm tatted all the way down to my feet. She paid for all that. Drugs. I stayed high, stayed with tobacco. She took care of me. I remember the very first time I had to, in prison visits or face-to-face, you can hug them and kiss them when you first get there. I didn't agree with that rule at the time because I know I had to go down there and kiss this girl. So I get there to the very first visit, and she's down there, I'm like, fuck. She sound like Scorpion. Get over here. So I gotta go hug this girl. I'm trying to pop kiss her, and she's sticking her tongue in my mouth. And I'm trying to contemplate, like, lay it out. Is it really worth this money I'm getting? And I'm not talking to you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Give me a hug. I guess it was. Anyway. So, I had that lined up, and the closer I got mail every day also on top of this. And the closer and closer I get to getting out, I'm tripping. Like, I'm going to have, a stalker fatal attraction on my hands. Well, she breaks up with me, like, a week or 2 weeks before my release. So it kind of worked out perfect. But the whole time, I had another girl that was putting money on my books, and, I was writing and stuff, and it was a girl that I had known before. She was cute, thank God. So that girl, she came up to pick me up, and you know, she's all excited to have sex. I'm excited. You know, I haven't had sex with anyone except my hand in years. So, and I don't know why girls are always so excited to be the first one to get with the dude when they get out of prison, because we're going to disappoint you, I promise. But that was besides the point. And I did. I liked this girl, but the other one, it was just too much money to turn around, you know, to turn away. I mean, I'm sorry. So that girl comes to get me on my release date. You're supposed to get released at midnight the night you're going home. They wouldn't let me do that because something was messed up in my parole, but they allowed her to pick me up that next morning, which was like 6 a.m. And like any guy in prison, you know, right before you go home, or you know you're about to get some ass, you're gonna take care of yourself right before you get out. Maybe a couple times the night before, you're gonna masturbate. I mean, simple as that. That way you think you're gonna last longer. Guys, it doesn't work. So anyway, we got the car ride home. I'm fucked up on Suboxone, trying to figure out how I'm going to get Suboxone in the outside world, because I developed quite the habit while I was inside. Anyway, long story short, we get to her house, and you know, we go straight to the bedroom, get straight to it. And I wore a condom because, I mean, when you're fresh out of prison, you're healthy, you know, rah. You'll get a chick pregnant quick. So I wore a condom, and she wants to get straight to it. I'm like, you should probably let me eat this first, so I'm not the only one that comes. But no, she wanted to get straight to it. I swear, I swear to God, I put it in probably 2.5, maybe 3 times, and it was over with. So I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm trying to think fast. I've always been a pretty slick talker, you know, I can think fast. So I tell her, this is after I come. She doesn't know. It's after just a few strokes. I'm like, you know what? I said, I respect you way too much. You know, I don't want to be having sex right off the bat like this. You know, I think we should quit. She thought that was just the sweetest thing. Like, oh, he really wants a relationship. He doesn't want it based on sex. So yeah, she fell for it. You're more than welcome to use my line if this happens to you. So yeah, I mean, my moral of the story is, guys, don't waste your time, you know, gunning down right before you get out. It didn't help. I mean, I'm trying to think about puppies getting ran over, all kind of sick shit, so I last longer. It didn't work. And females, don't be so excited to be the one to get that fresh out of prison D, because you will be disappointed. And that's all I got for this. Just a little short story. My next video will be a little more serious. It's going to be getting a job when you get out of prison. Just a couple tips and tricks that I've used. And I've never had a problem getting a job. Every interview I've ever had, I've got the job. Just a couple little things to say, and you're in there. So I don't know. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me and listening to the story. I hope I gave enough details, and I hope it was entertaining. Leave a comment. Let me know if you liked it. Like, subscribe, please. I'm trying to do something with this YouTube so I can make some money, to be honest with you. And as well, give you some good stories, hints, tips, tricks. You know, I'll probably do some reviews, hopefully some interviews. And I really appreciate y'all. Thank you.